Yo, good morning. What's up, internet world, Facebook, and friends? This your boy Troy Winter Stevens, and I just felt, and I'm coming at you live from my mobile office booth, by the way, and I just felt compelled to make this video for you called "There's Nothing Wrong." In the words of my mentor, there's nothing wrong with what you're going through, but the shit you manifest in your mind. And now you're gonna be looking at me like, what? Did he just say what I think he just said? Did he say there's nothing wrong with what I'm going through? Yes, there's nothing wrong with what you're going through, but what you create in your mind. Overthinking and fear is what really stops a lot of people from taking action on anything that they're already doing. I remember a time when I was young, right? Maybe like in the 5th grade or so. I was just an average student. I would get C's and B's, you know, sometimes a D or something like that. Maybe I slip up once in a while and get an A. My mother would say, if you bring in one F or D in this house, you gonna get it, right? And so if I was to get a bad grade, I would feel nervous because I didn't want to disappoint her. And I wanted to continue to get good grades, or at least be an average student. So if I got my report card and I seen 1D or F around that time, I would hide my stuff in my book bag. Like most kids, they'd try to get real creative and try to hide their stuff. Well, I would try to hide my stuff in folders, mush it down somewhere, or just put it in a book and act like I never got it. Or if I got home, I would toss it in my laundry. So if she ever asked where's that work at, I don't know where's that. I was cleaning up my room. I had it in my bag. I can't find it. So she'll always say, you know, good slick words like, well, you better hope I don't find it, or something like, did you get that check? Let me find out that you over here getting bad grades. Let me find out you hiding there. So I was feeling nervous already. It was already building up anticipation. Like, man, I hope she never find this thing. And so it'll give me enough time till the next report card came out where I could actually get that D up. And I said, oh, look, I found my old one. Here's my new one, right? And so when she did eventually found it, even though she kind of subliminally made me feel like I thought I was going to be in big trouble, I actually never got into big trouble. Just, why did you get a bad grade? And I would try to justify, well, I didn't study, and this, that, and the third. Had I just came out and showed her my report card early on, I wouldn't have felt so nervous and compelled. And that's what kind of, just my opinion, that's what kind of makes most people feel, how can I put this? They feel failure in life at times because they don't want to let that person down. They don't want to disappoint that person. And I'm here to let you know there's nothing wrong with what you're going through. It's life. It's going to happen whether you do it or not. I'm in my first year as an entrepreneur, which was last year, by the way. And I was somewhat inconsistent, but I didn't understand the rules, the principles, the dedication, the consistency, you know, to putting out quality stuff. And I remember I had the roughest time of my life where, you know, I was called a bum, a moocher, a pimp, etc. And I was just somewhat confused. I'm like, man, like, am I really this? And I was second doubt myself. And now I'm like, man, I must be doing something wrong because I'm not growing fast enough. I called my mentor up. He said, have you ever seen a plant grow? I said, no. He said, all right. What is the first thing you do when you get that plant? You put the seed in, right? Yeah. You put that seed in the dirt. Do you see the results right away? I said, no. He said, right. So when you plant it and watering, do you see all the stuff that plant goes through before it blossoms? I said, no one does. It goes through a lot of dirt, a lot of mud before it can become that plant that was meant to become. So I'm telling you that sometimes you got to go through the darkest parts of your life to blossom and to shine, just like that plant does. It needs sunlight, it needs water, it needs to be consistently fed in order for it to grow. And that made so much sense to me. It was at that point in the hour that I wanted to quit right then and there because I could not take the judgment from family, friends, and peers telling me what you're doing is not going to work, you're not going to see any success, you're going to be this, that, and the third. And out of fear, I didn't want to disappoint them. And I didn't want to, you know, fail myself as well. And when I heard those words, it made a stronger conviction in my belief for me to continue to keep going. So I'm just making this out to you guys. If you ever, you know, not even being an entrepreneur, or your own business, anything like that, but if you're a grinder, ambitious, and a go-getter, don't quit. Don't stop your journey before it even gets started. Continue, keep going, keep striving for excellence, guys. I tell myself this every morning. I am great. I'm a winner. I am sexy. I'm a winner. I'm great. And I'm sexy. I want you guys to repeat that to yourself. At least not, you know, you don't got to say you're sexy, but at least repeat that to yourself. Let me know how you feel about that. I look forward to your response. I hope you got something from this video. Signing off, this is Troy Winter Stevens. Have a good one, guys, on purpose. Bye.